I'm not sure who this is for, but the person you were chasing is a fraud. Let me talk to the real for a second, not the fake ones. The real is going to know what I'm saying is about to be true. Many people have spent years building a version of themselves that was never real, dropping money you didn't have on clothes you didn't need to impress people you didn't even like. And you thought you were a king because you had control over women too, didn't you? You thought bodies were trophies and you thought that attention was power. Nah, that didn't make you a king, bro. That just made it difficult for you to see that your spirit was ill on the inside and you needed God to rescue you. And the crazy part is, you didn't even know you were dying. You were out here getting praised, getting followed, getting validated, and the whole time the man that they were looking up to was a counterfeit. A fraud and designer and a lie wrapped up in confidence. Oof, that's a bar. You were performing masculinity and not living it. You confused dominance with leadership and you confused lust with love. Listen, man, none of that really matters. And you wonder why you feel hollow inside, because you built the identity on sand and on likes and how many bodies you had. Bruh, that's lame. Listen to me, bro. Read your Bible. Romans 12:2 says this: do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's the key, bro. You have to renew your mind. Lock in on unlearning the lies and rejecting the counterfeit version of manhood that the world has sold us. You can't blame the system. You can't blame your past, and you can't blame the woman, the friends, the culture, none of them. You made the conscious decisions. You chose the distractions and you chose the illusion. And now it's time to choose something different. It's time to unlearn everything you thought made you a man and start learning what God says that makes you a king. The man God is calling you to be is 100 times the man you've been pretending to be. Listen, that man you pretending to be, he's a fraud, but the man you're about to be, he's phenomenal. He doesn't need to control women because he controls himself. He doesn't need to stunt for the crowd because he's building something that's going to be so expensive that they are not going to be able to afford it anyway. That's the man you were created to be, bro. That's the throne that you were meant to sit on. But you can't get there by holding on to the counterfeit. You're going to have to let the fraud die. Bury him, mourn him if you have to, and then rise to the man that God always knew you could be. It's time to change. It's time to unlearn. It's time to rebuild and be the person that God has been waiting for you to be. And just remember, he's 100 times stronger than the lie you've been living. Go get yours, bro.